What is up, guys? It is Samim, and I'm here with my client, Sydney. She has done some really awesome stuff in her first 3 weeks. And yeah, I just wanted to bring her on to share some wins. So, Sydney, take it away. Tell us kind of who you are and a little bit of backstory on you.
So I am a personal trainer and a nutrition coach. I have been in the field. I started in 2016, took a little break for about a year and taught English in Thailand, but I've been in the health field for a while, even not training. I've been in orthopedic surgeon's office and I've worked with a naturopath. So I bring in a wide range of experience into my training with my clients. I I'm an in-person trainer and I was looking to get more into the online space. And I had been posting and doing stuff on my own since about December, January. I made an effort to start posting again. And I just didn't really know how exactly to get leads and how to convert people to clients. And I just felt like I was just creating a bunch of content and spinning my wheels and spending a lot of time on content and getting little in return. Um, so I signed up with some meme. We started about a month ago now. Um, I was working two jobs at the naturopathic office and then training. And we started just when I quit the other job and was just ready to go all into training. So it was pretty scary. And I really was shitting my pants, honestly.
What was your biggest fear? Because, well, first, what were some of the results you had, like, in the first 3 weeks? Like, how much did you make in your first 3 weeks?
$11,400.
That's awesome. That's pretty crazy. And what was your kind of biggest hesitation and fear when you started? 'Cause I know you told me, but what was your fear? Because I'm sure you've talked to a lot of different coaches or they've reached out to you.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest hesitation and fear was really a lot about money and if I'm because it's an investment. So if I was going to make the money back, there's so many online coaches nowadays and just so much information out there. I was like, is this the right fit? Is it the right one? And I started to get um, in my own way. Um, so I was just like, I don't really think I want to do this. I don't think this is for me. I don't want to like get on calls with people and I don't want to make videos of myself. And then like a few days later, made my first video and I was like, oh, that's fine. I could do this. So it was just pushing past a lot of things that were uncomfortable. And I was telling myself, it's not for me. I can't do this. And yeah, once I felt, I think I told you that I just had like a mindset shift this one day. The day before, I had my first two calls where I made the $11,400 and I was just like, oh, like I can do this. That she's doing it, and
What made that shift? Was it just seeing other people in the community? Like, what was it specifically that made you realize that you could do it?
um, I don't know. I mean, I was struggling like really the first like 2 weeks. Last week was week three, and that's when I had that call and just like going on and on, like, is this gonna work for me? And then I just like was like, all right, it's either gonna work and you're gonna put in the work, or just like, why did you sign up for it?
Right.
uh, I have a book that I've been reading about like mindset and related to money and finances. And then, yeah, really seeing some of your clients doing it too, like looking at their pages and their content and just feeling like, this is some of the stuff that I do and that I'm educated on and people need this information. A lot of it too was like kind of imposter syndrome, like,
Sure.
um,
Really common. It's like you think like you're somehow not able to do that, or you like you're not qualified enough, even though a lot of times people are way overqualified and like they just diminish their value. And obviously there's a lot more to it. But um I guess my question around like what with what we did for you, like did anything do in particular give you extra confidence, or was it just you being in the environment?
um, Yeah, I think mainly being in the environment. And I mean, you made me make my first like offer post, and that was really scary. And I got some good feedback on that, so I felt good about that. And then just, yeah, starting to see some support and people that want to follow and want to connect. There's always going to be people that don't.
Mhm.
So just appreciating the ones that do and focusing on that instead of the people that don't need this information.
I think that's the hardest part. I think that whenever you're a coach or a trainer and you have experience, you know, when you're not in a part of a community that's doing the same thing, like this is like a kind of a niche thing, but like you're going to be brought down by people who are not doing it. That's a, like people are not going to understand it, or they're going to think you're crazy. But like this is probably the best way for you to make a decent income and also enjoy the clients you work with. And those are kind of the two things people want. Because otherwise, like you end up working really hard and not getting paid well, or you end up, you know, not believing your value and like kind of staying around people who feel the same way. And so you kind of, it ends up hurting you in both ways, which you kind of overcame both of those fears where you're like, new environment, I'm also going to look at my value and I'm going to change my perception of that. And then obviously create like a high ticket offer and a new offer so that you could go out there and be different. But yeah, what would you say to somebody like in a similar position? Would you say like we've offered the support we said we were going to say? Did we have we honored our commitments on our end?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're thinking about it and you know, you have the training experience and you believe in what you do and you want to help people, um I'd say go for it. If especially if money is the only thing holding you back, you'll make it back, and you can, if you put in the work, you're gonna need to put in work.
Yeah,
But if you're willing to, and you just focus on it and get your mindset right, and um, have people that support you within the group and even outside of the group, like don't let other influences bring you down.
yeah, definitely. Well, guys, this is Sydney. I just want to bring her on. She did 11,400 in 3 weeks. And honestly, that's amazing because so many people let them like in their first couple of weeks, they're either excited or they're fearful. And I think like you realize that your mindset was holding you back and you didn't place the blame. And I think that's what I noticed in the best clients is like they take full ownership of their results, their decisions, their actions. And they're like, hey, if these people did it, I can do it. And I need to utilize the resources which you did and you implemented. So obviously we're just getting started. So I'm sure you'll blow those numbers out of the water in the next couple of months and you'll start to really see more momentum. But yeah, Sydney, awesome having you. Really great that you already had some really great wins. And yeah, that's all I wanted to kind of share with you guys today.
Thanks, Amin.